Hey everybody, I'm Anna. I'm the camp director at Friends Camp. Thanks for joining us here for some Zoom safety tips and other internet safety tips for our virtual camp session called Everybody Camp.
And I'm Lauren. I'm the assistant director of camp. I'm also super excited for Everybody Camp and for Zoom safety. Our first safety tip for you is that when you use Zoom, please make sure that you use the name that we recognize for you as a camp community. If you don't know how to change the name on your Zoom account, I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so if you see right here, my name is in the bottom left corner of my little face box. And if you click it, it gives you an option to rename, and then you can forever change the name that appears on Zoom so that we can recognize who you are. And that's really helpful because when we see you in the waiting room, we'll know who you are, and then we can let you into the Zoom room.
Links are private for our Everybody Camp community. So please don't post them on Facebook or share them with other people who aren't registered for Everybody Camp. It's really important that the links and the passwords are shared only with people who are registered.
The next safety tip we want you to know is to be aware of whatever is in the background of your Zoom screen. As you can see, Anna has a normal, regular background of the place where she actually is, and I have a virtual background set behind me, and you can't see where I actually am. Both are fine options as long as the background that you have behind you is camp appropriate for any eyes that would see our Zoom rooms. So pictures that you choose should be appropriate, and things that are hanging up behind you should also be approved for all campers.
There are certain things that Zoom can do, but that we will have turned off during our virtual programming. One of those things is private messages, because that might distract us, or it might open the door for people to say unkind things to each other. It might be hard to keep track of. We'll also have screen sharing by participants turned off, so you won't be able to share your screen. And the host will join the meeting before you are able to. So there will always be a staff member in the Zoom room when you join.
We'll also have some features of Zoom turned on to help make sure that the calls are safe. One thing is a waiting room. When you try to log onto a Zoom call, it'll say waiting room, and you'll just be sitting in this like blank white screen until the host lets you into the meeting. And that's how we can make sure that everyone who comes into a Zoom call is someone who has the link and is meant to be there as part of the camp community. Another feature that we'll have turned on is room recording. So all of our Zoom calls will be recorded for safety.
An important rule of safety at camp that also exists online is the rule of threes. And this means that staff members or adult participants don't have one-on-one interactions with camper participants. And so this is true in Zoom rooms. There should be 2 Friends Camp staff on all calls, or at least 3 human beings on the call. And the same goes for direct communication. So although we might be able to connect with each other on Facebook or through email in this new virtual camp world, those interactions between adults and children should always have a third person present.
Another feature of all of our Zoom calls will be that the host will have the ability to mute all participants, to mute a specific participant, to turn off someone's video so that other participants can't see it, and to remove someone from the meeting. So if anything should happen to any participant or through any participant's screen, the host will be able to stop right away to make sure that the Zoom call stays safe.
So if you have any questions about Zoom or about just being online together and how to be safe, any tips or information for us, please feel free to reach out. We think this is going to be super fun, and we can't wait to connect with you online.
Woo! See you soon.